He had 4 names at various times. A person's life is heterogeneous, so this could be seen as an advantage. Life's parts sometimes have little in common, so little that it might appear various people lived them. When this happens, it is difficult not to feel surprised that all these people carry the same name. He also had 2 nicknames. One of them, Rukinets, referred to Rukina quarter, where he came into the world. But this person was known to most people by the nickname Doctor, because he was, more than anything, a doctor to his contemporaries. He was, one should think, something more than a doctor, because what he achieved went beyond the limits of a doctor's possibilities. It is thought that the word vrach for medical doctor comes from the word vrati, which means to say an incantation. This similarity supposes that words as such, no matter what they meant, played an essential role in the medical treatment process. The role of words was more significant during the Middle Ages than it is now, because of the limited selection of medications. So speaking a lot was a necessity. Doctors spoke. They knew certain methods for treating ailments, but they did not pass up opportunities to address disease directly. Uttering rhythmic phrases that outwardly lacked meaning, they said an incantation over the illness, smoothly convincing it to abandon the patient's body. The line between doctor and medicine man was relative during this period. Patients spoke. In the absence of diagnostic technology, patients needed to describe in detail everything occurring within their ailing bodies. Sometimes they thought the illness left them, bit by bit, along with their unhurried, pain-steeped words. They could speak only with their doctors about all the details of their illnesses, and this made them feel better. The patient's relatives spoke. They clarified their loved ones' statements or even amended them because not all illnesses permitted the sufferers to give reliable reports of what they had gone through. Relatives could openly express concerns that the illness was untreatable and complain, the Middle Ages was not a sentimental time, that it is difficult to deal with an ill person. This made them feel better, too. The defining trait of the person under discussion is that he spoke very little. He remembered the words of Arsenius the Great. "I have often regretted the things I have said, but I have never regretted my silence." Most often, he looked wordlessly at the patient. He might say only, "Your body will still serve you," or "Your body has become unsuitable. Prepare to leave it. Know that this shell is imperfect."